the Connecticut Sun versus the Valkyries. Guys, here's the deal. Here's the deal. In the WNBA, anybody and everybody can and will get got, right? They can. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. The Golden State Valkyries, a team that is competing for a playoff spot right now, lost to the worst team in the WNBA. 95 Connecticut Sun to 64 Golden State Valkyries. Insane blowout, guys. And something that I didn't expect. Now, we all kind of knew that the Golden State Valkyries were going to have some sort of a downturn. And if you're wondering, why would they have a downturn? Well, the reason why I figured they would have a downturn is because of this. Because Kayla Thornton, who I would say is the core key piece for this Golden State Valkyries team, Kayla Thornton will miss the remainder of this year's WNBA season. All right? She suffered a knee injury in practice. And then ultimately, she had to have a season-ending knee surgery this past week. And that's it for her. Kayla Thornton has really been the key cog in what the Golden State Valkyries have done this year. This is someone who has been a legacy six woman, right? Had a lot of success, especially with the New York Liberty. She goes over to Golden State and she becomes the star of the team. In a lot of ways. She was the lone all-star for the Golden State Valkyries this season. She helped this team, exceed expectations, right? Coming into this season, a lot of people, myself included, didn't have high hopes for the Golden State Valkyries. But Kayla Thornton was someone who really helped this team elevate their game, right? She did. She averaged around 14 points a game, 7 rebounds a game. She played some really good defense, had some really good buckets for the Golden State Valkyries. And she was someone who was very consistent with this Golden State Valkyries team, right? The Valkyries had a lot of international players and a lot of players who had to leave out to go to Eurobasket and whatnot. And the steady Freddy player for the Golden State Valkyries, yes, it was Veronica Burton, but also it was Kayla Thornton. And for Kayla to be out the rest of the season, for her to be out, it hurts not just the overall offense of the Golden State Valkyries, it also hurts the defense, because one of those things that she doesn't get a lot of credit for is her ability to play some defense as well, and her ability to defend basically anybody on the court. And so part of this loss was because Kayla Thornton is out for the rest of the season. Now, at the same time, do we give credit where credit is due? Where Tina Charles and the Connecticut Sun absolutely did the big one yesterday? Absolutely. But while we're talking about this game, I do want us to always put stuff in context as to why things are happening. And I would say a huge piece that the Golden State Valkyries were missing yesterday was not just Monique Billings, but Kayla Thornton. All right. Tulip says, do we know what kind of knee injury? Is it exactly? Hoping not a ACL, at least. We don't know. At least far as from what I've read, I have not seen specifically what the issue is. We know it's a knee injury. They have not specifically said something else. It's a knee injury. That's what we know so far. Good question, though. Really, really good question. But that's sort of the prelude coming into this game. And so the Golden State Valkyries, they had a lot of people that needed to step up. And unfortunately, yesterday, they did not step up, and they proceeded to get killed, guys. Absolutely, positively killed on the road in Connecticut, as we saw the fantastic play of Tina Charles work its magic. Y'all, Tina Charles is a legacy WNBA player. She's been in the league for a long time, number 2 in scoring overall for the WNBA, and she's number 2 for a reason. Tina Charles is one of those post players who has been making an impact since she joined the WNBA as a rookie, right? This is someone who can do everything. She can do hook shots. She could just back you down and muscle through and score. She can knock down threes. She can do a little bit of everything on the court. And yesterday, she was doing a little bit of everything. 24 points for Tina Charles, 6 rebounds. She was on a big one. And luckily for her, the rest of her team was too, right? Bria Hartley, 15 points for her. Marina Mabrey got back in the starting lineup. Remember, she is easing her way on down to full health. Well, I mean, she's cleared to play, but like, you know, she's getting herself together so she can like consistently start, right? Initially, she came back and then she was initially on the bench, coming off the bench, and now we see her back, and so it's good to see Marina Mabrey scoring buckets. She had 15 points of her own yesterday as well, and you know the Connecticut Sun just roll, right? Off the bench, we see a lot of impact from everybody, right? We saw Olivia Nelson-Adota. She did come off the bench yesterday. Didn't score any points, but she did earn a whole bunch of fouls. She did earn a whole bunch of fouls. We saw JC Sheldon score 13 off the bench. Layla Khan with 8. Aneesah Morrow did get the start yesterday, which was kind of surprising to see, but pretty awesome to see as well. 8 points, 11 rebounds for Aneesah. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you. I absolutely love watching the growth of Aneesah Morrow this season. I think it's really cool to see. Really cool to see. And Saniya Rivers, 5 points, 6 rebounds for her. And there was a comment that I saw that was very true. And it was, I can't find it anymore, but it was about Saniya Rivers. Saniya Rivers is super athletic. She's awesome. She can get to the bucket. She can make stuff happen. Here we go. El Kune. There we go. Saniya Rivers needs a shot, but her athleticism makes up for a lot. You're right. You're absolutely right. I really like Saniya. I think the future is hers for this team. However, she really does need to develop a consistent shot. She really does. But until then, her athleticism is huge. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. And that's great to see. That is great to see. Henry says Connecticut are improving fast. I mean, Connecticut is getting healthy again, right? Marina's back, and I really do think Marina unlocks a whole lot more for this team. Just another scorer that you can count on to make some big time buckets. And so, yeah, good job for the Connecticut Sun. Again, 95 points. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. Chloe says Saniya reminds me of Gabby Williams in the way that she's defensive minded, very athletic, but doesn't necessarily have a shot just yet. Yeah, I can see that. Tulip seems to agree. Saniya is a young Gabby Williams. Shot can come later like Gabby's. It's possible. Yeah, absolutely. It's possible.